in today's video, I'm going to talk about 10 things you should know about the Traxxas Rally before purchasing one of these cars. And if you've got an opinion on it, then please have a say in the comment section below this video. First of all, at point number 1, the Traxxas Rally is quite expensive for what it is. This model here, with the licensed Valentino Rossi scale body on here, which is actually quite hard to come by now, yours for around about $320. The stock one, which is available online at the minute, awesome body on it still, $289. So you might think, that one seems more reasonable, Rich, than this one. Quite a premium to pay for that body. And that takes me straight on to point number 2, which again is a little bit of a negative one, but things do get better from here on upwards, so do stay with me. And point number 2 about the Traxxas Rally is out of the box. It's very slow. We're talking like 15, 16 miles an hour. I did a speed test video of it and somebody said, oh, it's in training mode, you idiot, you don't know what you're doing, etc. No, it wasn't in training mode, it was with a fully charged LiPo. The thing out the box with the stock pin on there, 15 to 16 miles an hour. Only does a 30 mile an hour quoted top speed with the optional pinion fitted. So if you've got one of these, or any Traxxas for that matter, they only do that quoted top speed with a large battery and the optional pinion fitted. Well, that is the only 2 kind of negative points about the Traxxas Rally, so it's all pretty much good news from here on in. And point number 3 is the handling of the car. The handling of this thing, stock out the box, is absolutely excellent. The steering on it, you can change direction in the blink of an eyelid. It's very, very rapid indeed, almost too much so. But it gives it that authentic rally car handling to the thing where they're used to doing short, sharp changes in direction. And you can really get on the throttle very, very early, very hard to roll over, stock out of the box. So even though it's got that lower top speed on there, the handling, to my mind, more than makes up for it. And this car reacts very, very well if you fit things like sway bars to it, and if it upgraded shocks to it. In fact, doing those will make what is good handling into an absolutely excellent handling RC car. And point number 4, while it might be slow out of the box, it will handle a lot more power as stock. You can fit the Valenian 3S system in there, the 3500 kV motor in that, without upgrading anything else on the car at all, other than the gearing, which I will come on to in a minute. But it will handle that power with absolute ease. In fact, yours truly fitted a 4S armor system to this car. I was still driving it round, doing full throttle launches on the plastic drive shafts, didn't snap one of them. People said, oh, they'll be able to just snap them in half, Rich. Didn't cause any problems to this car at all, with 4S armor power on there from an Armor Outcast. So, some might say armor tough, I would say with this baby, Traxxas tough. Just remember guys, if you like what you see today, don't forget to subscribe. And point number 5 is the Traxxas Rally is by no means a basher. Don't buy this expecting to get massive air, doing double backflips, front flips, etc. That is not where this car's coming from. It's all about the handling and putting that power down. Yet this is one of the best handling RC cars I've ever taken to the skate park. The balance in the air at the skate park, absolutely sublime. You can judge the jumps virtually millimetre perfect. You can even ride right up the banking and turn in midair and come back down the same way. And very few cars can do that at the skate park. So while it's not a basher, it will handle the right kind of jumps like at the skate park very, very well indeed. Just don't buy this expecting to go out and do backflips like you would do with an X-Max. And point number 6 is this a slash under the skin? No, it's not. It has a low centre of gravity chassis and 4-wheel drive like you can get for the Slash, but it's not the same chassis. As a result of that chassis being fitted to the car as standard, that is why, one of the reasons why the handling is so good out of the box. I only mention that as quite a few of the Slash upgrades and mods out there can be fitted to this car. Not everything can. So you want to make sure that you check that the parts can be fitted to the Rally. So don't buy one of these thinking you're going to be able to do every mod that you can do to a Slash. You can do a few of them, but not all of them. That's all I'm saying. But point number 6, that is one of the ones that you should just kind of be aware of. And point number 7, you can make this go very, very fast. 15 miles an hour out the box. I've had this thing up to 78 miles an hour so far, albeit with 6S power on there. So you can modify this to go very, very quick indeed. And indeed, I've driven 3 of these in what we call VXL spec in the past, all of which have done sort of 50, 55 mile an hour top speed, which I would suggest is about the sweet spot for this car. I pushed it up to 78, but that is not where its forte is. 55, absolutely fine for this car. But all I'm saying is you can easily quadruple or quintuple that speed if you so wish. But I would suggest putting maybe a 3S VXL power plant in there, giving yourself a speed of about 50, 55 miles an hour. And point number 8 about the Traxxas Rally. These bodies. This is the licensed Valentino Rossi scale body on here. Absolutely superb, and a lot of people have said, Rich, do you know where I can get one of these? Because I love the body. Can you buy the body on its own? Sadly, this car at the minute with this body shell is no longer obtainable. So if you see a new one in your hobby store, then I would suggest, if you've got the money, invest in one of these. And I would say, even the version they are selling online at the minute for $289, the Fiesta ST Rally version, is superbly detailed on there. I have a feeling that coming out of the quarantine situation, we could see a completely new Rally coming along. Possibly 4S, because I've shown this thing can handle 4S power easily on there, and they could do a wide range of licensed scale bodies for this thing. Let me know your thoughts on that in the comment section below the video. Now point number 9. Traxxas Rally VXL. There's never actually been one. People have created them, but as far as I'm aware, there's never actually been a Traxxas Rally VXL model out on there, out in the marketplace. People have fitted 3,500 kV linear motors to them and called it Traxxas Rally VXL, but I don't believe the Traxxas have actually ever created a VXL version of this car, which does beg the question, what are they working on at the minute? There's been no really big releases so far this year due to the current situation, but Little Bird told me there might have been 3 or 4 on their way this year. So what are they going to be? Well, this thing keeps going in and out of stock online, which begs the question, are we going to see a Traxxas Rally VXL? Is it going to be a 3S one? Is it going to be a 4S one? Again, I would throw that point open for debate out there, because I have a good feeling that something like that could be coming along. And the one thing I would say is, if you want to fit the brushless Valenian system to the car and make your own VXL in there, you will need to change the gearing from 48 pitch to 32 pitch. I touched upon changing the gearing if you go brushless earlier. You do need to do that, otherwise if you fit brushless power to the car, it will just eat the 48 pitch gears. Oh, and I would just say, in Traxxas' fairness, this car actually was running with the Armour 4S power and plastic 32 pitch gears fitted to it, and it didn't shred them at all. Okay, lastly, point number 10 of things to know about the Traxxas Rally. This is one of the best handling RC cars that I've ever built or driven. I had one of these before, modified the heck out of it, loved the handling of it, but I like to rotate stuff, and I ended up selling it and kind of immediately regretted it, hence the purchase of this one and all the mods on this. And I would certainly say, in terms of handling, this is probably in the top 1 or 2 of the best RC cars that I currently own. The handling on the thing is absolutely sublime, particularly on gravel. It's just an absolute blast to drive. Anyway, some food for thought there, and do feel free to have your say in the comment section below the video. But I hope you enjoyed my top 10 of things to know about the Traxxas Rally. Thanks for watching, and if you like this one, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Well, thumbs up if you like this video, guys. Post any comments you might have in the comment section below the video, and hit the circle below to subscribe. And if you do hit the circle, don't forget to hit the bell.